And to those of you who are live streaming from all over the world, and just finishing, I don't know if the Bucks went today or not, but who cares? Go ahead. Welcome to this really, really special concert. This weekend marks the 5th anniversary of the transition of uniform into formalism. And as you hear and witness, as you might have throughout the last 5 years before that, she's still touching lives, and she still inspires people every single day. There's some new music written by Viola, inspired by the music. So the lovely women you're about to hear this evening are called 41st Street Quartet. And when Erika and I lived in the Bay Area, Erika began to play the cello. And as most of you know, she was a film score and composition graduate from her music. And so she started to compose pieces for configuration, instrumentation, which is quite unique and amazing. It just opens up a whole other area of exploration in the form of notes and spaces. And so, so thrilled that our friends were so gracious to come and join us. There are a few people I want to thank up front for all their help. My partner, Helen Yee, for opening up her homes and enabling us to do this on the funds that we raise and yet more to come. And Liz Deemer, who's always still looking at us, Carolina Loyo, who has been documenting through photographs. And so I'm going to introduce, so you'll know who they are when they walk in. Viola Pellegrini is going to be playing violin. Eleanor Pellegrini will be playing harp and guitar. She's like Claudia Pomey on the saxophone, Deb Rustin on the cello, and Donna Suso on flute. I am so thrilled and honored to welcome 41st Street Quartet. Ensemble. Share this music in honor of ours because the 50th anniversary of production, we were finally able to get it together and people like to create a scholarship fund, the Erika Luckett Memorial Fund. And what it's going to do is scholarship a young woman who wants to go to Berklee College of Music and become a film score composition major. Just go in. So there's a link on the website, soulcallglobal.org. Aiden, I want to thank Aiden, our sound person. He's amazing. You can't see him. He's like in the computer. But that'll be flashed up on the screen if you're joining us. And we made this available on Facebook too, so that more people can see it. We're finding out at the last minute. And there's no amount you can contribute this to, small or too great. So we say yes, thank you, and some young woman will be making beautiful music for us to enjoy and inspire us generations. So thank you so much for your experience on that.
we tried every single name. I don't know if anyone has a band or a group. You start Googling names, they're all taken. Crazy things. So anyway, I lived on 41st Street, so that's how that came about. We want to thank Lisa for inviting us. We've had a wonderful time here in Ohio. I don't think, actually Devin lived here when she was in 5th grade. Devin and Charles. But none of them, we haven't been here, none of us have been here. And we're here to celebrate the beautiful Erika Luckett. So if the cover of this program, that's a photo of Erika when she played with us. She was our first cellist. And actually she had only been playing for, I don't know, at least a couple of years or something like that. And she was amazing. Anyway, she's also an incredible composer, arranger. So she composed that last piece. It's called Borboleta, if you can see in the program. It's a Portuguese word for butterfly. And we're going to play lots of her music today. So we're going to continue now with, this is a piece of mine. I wrote a little description, but I'll give you a little heads up since it's an intimate class. Anybody know Coney Island? Anybody from the East Coast? Oh, good. It's an amusement park and, boardwalk. And so when I was young, I would go there. And the song is about me, which is Claudia's me on the saxophone. So you're going to hear the saxophone getting dizzier and dizzier as I start eating and jumping. So it's really mellow, and we play it on at the park, having fun. And then, little by little, we do all these rides, and I noticed the roller coaster. Second half of the song, you'll hear what happens. After the roller coaster, we go back to the beginning, and I'm really dizzy by that point, so you'll catch it. So here we go.
la luna. It's Italian for the sun and the moon. And for those of you who were fortunate to meet Erika, will know that she was somebody who left a mark in somebody's life. And she left a mark. We always get emotional.
We all do.
She left a mark in my life. And the mark that she left was a mark to inspire me to compose. Because before this piece I had never composed, and she encouraged me, she inspired me, and she made me feel seen, loved, and she only gave me a sense of peace. So this piece for me is a way, a tool for self-expression and for healing. It's a healing journey. I hope you enjoy.
Go back to crazy. So, next piece is called Life, and it's just, it's hard to explain just how crazy life is gotten, how progressed we are with all this crazy stuff, and we get locked in our routines, and so when I wrote this, it's just, there's just a lot of crazy going on. Yeah.
So I'm the newest member of the group, and I didn't know Erika very well. I met her just a few times and she offered me some wonderful advice on how to interpret her pieces and how to interpret the cello parts that she had written, which are just so rich that we're still discovering things about her pieces. And I wanted to share that today I have the honor and privilege of playing Erika's cello for you all today. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
Oh, thank you for saying yes.
So we're going to continue now. I wrote it's actually a suite of music during the pandemic. The first part was called Quarantine. Second part, let me remember the name right. You know, I don't know. Angst was the first part. Angst, we all know when they closed down the world. And then Quarantine was the second part. And this is called Light at the End of the Tunnel, when finally things started lifting. So it's a little lights. Are you ready? Claudia, this is Claudia, another wonderful composer. Migration. We're going to play a song called Migration. You want to tell us a little bit? Well, she changes it every time. I want to hear what she says.
What's the little thing with the phone? I will tell you one thing that these guys don't know is when I was writing it,
Oh, the poem is pretty.
I actually sent this to Erika. And I knew she was really sick, and I didn't expect to hear from her, but I just said, I'm working on this piece, and I sent her a little, blip of it. I didn't expect to hear from her, but I don't know how much time passed, and I did hear from her. And she wrote me a quick little note, which was very nice.
Is that a note?
No, this is not the note, but I mean, I was really, happy to hear from her, but I didn't think that I would, and I didn't know if I would ever talk to her again. Anyway, you can see the little poem I wrote in the program, and this is pretty much what the song is about. Life moves with the seasons that sustain us. Soul to the sky, water, earth, entwined in the labor of migration. Because we're always migrating, the animals, every living being on this planet is constantly migrating, and migration for survival. So that is song.
I think we should stick to that.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
Zoe's Adventure. I wrote a little blurb in there, but it's a quick little story. The old Woodbridge big dogs are in my house every time we rehearse. We pretty much rehearse at my house and then we call them there. Anyways, first time Zoe came, she was very precocious. She's this cute little white, what is she, poodle-ish. And she was really just walking around, smelling everything. So I started noticing how she kept getting more comfortable as long as she was there. By the end of the rehearsal, she was like sassy, she owned the house. So I decided to write the song. It's called Zoe's Adventure.
So the next piece is called Cafecito, another Dante's piece. And I wanted to take a quick moment to talk about this ensemble and how unique I think our sound is, not to toot our own horn, but you'll notice that we describe ourselves as a chamber jazz ensemble, and that's a name we made up for ourselves because we didn't really know what else to call ourselves. We are half classically trained musicians and half jazz musicians, and we write our own pieces, we write our own arrangements, and they incorporate key elements of both chamber music, which the classical musicians are very well educated in, I guess. We're very experienced in chamber music, and they contain elements of jazz music. And I think it brings in this really unique way of finding a whole new way to experience music. So this is a wonderful example.
Thank you. Cafecito means coffee. So you drink too much coffee, you start feeling like So we're so lucky to have Eleanor. When the group was put together, we were just a quartet, and Viola and Eleanor come from Italy. They grew up in Florence, and I always ask them, "Why are you here?" Anyway, so Viola's been here for a while, and then she said, "My sister's coming from Italy, and she's moving here, and she plays the harp. So you think we can incorporate her into the group?" And I said, "Sure, why not?" So. Here is Eleanor, and we're going to feature her on a piece that was inspired by Erika that Viola wrote. We just want you to hear the nuance of the harp. It's so beautiful.
This piece is called A New Day, and it's dedicated to Erika. So we're going to hear Eleanor break, and the next 3 songs, or 4 songs, I think, but these were all arranged by Erika, and we performed Blackbird. I'm sure you've heard of it.
Did you want me to talk about Blackbird?
Sure, please.
It's in the story. You're like, what's the story? So I thought I would just share this one.
There we go.
First of all, how about? So they're actually kicking off a series we're going to start here at FMC. It's going to be Sunday soirees, and I don't know, my ears are crazy as you do it. That is a tough.
We'll come back.
That's what I was waiting for. There's a couple songs. Blackbird. Erika and I met in 2006 at the National Women's Music Festival, and I was singing with a jazz pianist named Julie Baum. And Erika was there doing a solo act. Long story short was we ended up in a practice room together, the 3 of us, and we started jamming and scatting and doing all these different things musically. And at the end of the week of music, they always have all of the musicians and artists come up and do an open jam. And we decided we were going to do an open jam together to Blackbird. So this was somewhat inspired by those beginnings and explorations we started together, and then she composed, arranged it for this amazing group. And then going into bluesette, many, many years ago, in the 1980s when I was 12, I sang with a vocal ensemble, a jazz scat vocal ensemble. And bluesette was one of the songs that was always in my mind. And every once in a while, as musicians know, you'll just start singing something. Wherever your heart is idling at that moment, something will come through it. And so I find myself humming, she said, why bluesette? ¿Qué pasó? What's wrong? Nothing's wrong, that's how I feel. So she arranged this and she said, listen. And so these were kind of those times where we're just moving through different things in our lives and traveling. But as she learned to play the cello, she opened up to a whole other area of exploration in music. And I just want to say, it's really lovely to have, when we moved here to Columbus, Ohio from the Bay Area, where her wonderful teacher was Rob Schaefer, Susan Walsh was here to welcome me and go open up. So thank you so much. So those were some of the stories we wanted to share, and how exciting it was for Erika to connect with this group and sing and play. So,
Thank you, Lisa.
Okay, I thought when I heard the bluesette story.
I was telling two stories at once.
I didn't follow. Good multitasking.
I just don't want to interrupt the flow once you get into it.
Related to Bluesette, this is by two Bluesette feelings, and Erika Luckett for us. I was in a group with Erika way before Lisa did, way back in the 90s. And it was called Wild Mango. And it was 7-piece, all-female group. And it was a mix of world music. We had Middle Eastern percussion and, quattro from Venezuela, Erika who lived in Brazil, Venezuela, everywhere, Colombia, France. Anyway, she wrote this beautiful song, and we used to play it a lot in Wild Mango, and then she decided to make an arrangement for us. It's called Sol Conjuga, Sun with Rain.
Kind of like today.
Right today. I know people don't really listen to CDs that much anymore, especially the younger people. They don't even know what a CD is. But anyway, we have CDs, and they're up there. If you feel like you want to take us home, you can just give us a donation. I think there's a little basket up there, and grab a CD. And we're going to end the concert with a beautiful Brazilian choro called Tico Tico. And if Lisa wants to play a little shaker at the end with us, would you like to? You don't have to.
I think I can handle it. All right. I have to get my shaker out my bag.
And this was also a.
Don't really hold it on a shaker, you never know. When you're gonna get out and see what.
And Erika also arranged this piece for us.
Yeah. How's it? I'll stand. Yes. I'll stand. So inclined to go to donate to, I know what's happening. So like donate to the scholarship fund,